Good evening. Recently I was asked about some of the things that I do to re-inspire myself or to get re-inspired. And so I decided to think about it and reflect on it and share it in this video. What would cause me to get down in the first place? It could be any number of things. Usually it's something dealing with business or commerce or anything dealing with paperwork. Those kind of things get me kind of in a downward spiral. And like I have been since the summer solstice and all those planets were retrograde, it's been really challenging. Plus, I have Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn and Saturn retrograde in Jupiter, and both of those planets were retrograde. But enough of that. So some of the things that really helped me get re-inspired, first of all, is casting the Horoscopes chart, just seeing what's going on with the cosmic forces in the moment. Really helps me get re-inspired. Usually some healing protocol comes out of it, or a meditation, or some chanting music comes out of it, which is always great. And another thing that helps me get re-inspired is to do some sound healing. I do a lot of self-care because I don't know any practitioners in Chicago. And even when I lived in California, I was way up north, and there weren't, there's maybe one other practitioner as far north as I, and it didn't go down to the Bay Area to get it. So I've been doing mostly self-care with the sound healing, and people say they see a big difference in me since I've been doing all that. And I feel different when I do the sound healing, especially when it's in alignment with the planets. And then I already mentioned chanting. And those are the things that I do mostly in the self-care sessions that I've been sharing, and also the series on post-traumatic slave syndrome. I do the same, the same type of protocol. Another thing that gets me re-inspired is, studying the teachings, especially reading from the Pert M Heru really late at night. Like, I like to get up, I take a nap before sundown or near sundown, and then get up at like 11 or 12 or even 3 in the morning. 3 hours after midnight. I think you've heard me talk about how they steal a few hours from us every night by making any time after midnight in the morning. Like 1 hour after midnight is 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, those are some things that I do to get re-inspired. I think I left out one. I left out one because I got excited about the nighttime. But just playing music, when I get inspired by the stars, and then I'll come up with a chant, and then I'll have some of them, not all of them. I'll go to the keyboards, and a new song will come through. Or else I'll just sit down with all the candles and just chant a little bit. So those are the things that get me re-inspired. And ironically, I haven't cast a chart in a while. And so I need to do another one of those good rising TV sessions.